Let me walk through the application. First of all, let us go through the MySQL database table that I have used. You can see there is an items table which can hold the item related table, and there is a users table which will have all the users of the system. So whether it's a bidder or an auctioneer, you can find those based on the user role. So user ID 1 is of type 1, which means he is an auctioneer, and the 2 is of type bidder. So there is one more table called here items bidded. So as of now you don't see any entry here. As and when the items are bidded by the bidders, it will be added into this table. So one bidder can add a number of bids to the same item until the auctioneer award that item to a bidder. Similarly, you can see the items awarded. So you will find a single entry in this table per item awarded to the against the bidder. So overall I have 5 tables. Now let me take you the application architecture. So this is my application I have hosted on my domain github.com under Shafiq. So if you see here the I'm going to share you the Postman collection. So all my Postman collection of the exposed REST APIs are founded here. So you can download and you can run these things. So in a while I'm going to walk through that. So now coming to the application directory structure, you can see all our test files is going to be under test folder, and all our files regarding this application you can find here. So my application is divided into multiple folders. One is called handlers. So any request coming to our application will be hit to this handlers. So the handlers will decide whether it has to talk to a web service or models. So it will take care of its own. So here I have a utilities. So these utilities will have some files, some functions which can be used across the functions. So I have written one function for singleton, some unload roles. So similarly, so you can go here schemas. In the schemas you will find the setup file. So if you want to set up from the beginning, just use this file and change the parameters like the database name that you want. Coming back to the services, I have services for auctioneer and the bidder, and this is a data model service. So now if I go here, um, you can see this all my application constants all configured in the single place. You can see here. So responses, all to access related error messages or responses messages to the client is defined here. Similar for 400 for auth related 401. Now I go to the main application app.py. If you go to app.py, you can see the files, and you can see all the REST APIs that have exposed here, and for each and every file I have added the comment so that anybody can easily go through what is it is meant for. So for this application I have used the Tornado as my application framework. You can go and find all the details regarding setting up the application and all here in this. So the prerequisite for this application is to people install Tornado, MySQL and PyTest. So application setup have been all the steps. So here is the Postman collection. You can find it here in this. So now I'm going to run through the Postman collection. So here is my Postman collection. You can see my items in my database as of now is 8 are there. So you can see. So I have named my APIs in such a way that so that you can easily identify them. For example, add an item. So first of all, auctioneer will say how many items are there. If I execute this, you can see yes, there are 8 items as of there in the system. Now for the sake of this demo, I'm going to add one more. This is a laptop, Mac OS laptop I'm adding. So here item bit start date and item bit date I have added. It is just for an additional purpose. You can omit, it's not mandatory. So I'm going to add it. So if I add it, so it is going to give me the next item code. So this is the item code that is added. Since this is a post as per the HTTP standard, it will return me a resource that has created. The resource ID for this item is resource 9. So I will go back to get item list. I'll go back and execute this. So you're supposed to, so you will see that item added here, item number 9. So if I go back and add same items, so there is no restriction, you can add the same item if you want. And coming to once the item is added, so there you can see there are 3 bidders I have added to the system now, bidder 1, and you can see in the headers I have, for authentication purpose, I have added authorization as bidder 1. So if you give something else which is not existing, you will see yes, this is an unknown user. But if you are giving the right user but there is no authorization key for me, then you see the auth header is missing. So in this way I have accomplished the authentication. Yes, definitely there is a way to change that, but just for demo purpose I have included. So if I say get me all the, if I'm a bidder 1, I want to just see what are the items for me to bid. I just go and click on this. Yes, I can see these are all the items that are available for me to bid. Now what if similarly if you go and click on bidder 2 also, you will get the same items listed. Similarly bid number 3, if you go and click get, you will see all the items listed. Now let us take one item for bidding. So the bidding item for book, the item code is 1. So what if the bidder want to bid this item, the base price is 5, item code is 1. So I'll go to the bidder item. Okay, this is my bidder item 1, bid item. So what he has to give, he has to give in the code 1 the item code that he want to bid post, and what is the bid price he want to do. For book we have seen the base price is 5. So what if I give 4? So there is a validation, the item price should be greater than the starting price 5. So he should give more than or equal to 5. So let us see, he is giving, the bidder 1 is giving the bidding price as 6, or I will take 5.5. So this is the bidder 1, he is bidding. Yes, item price 5 and your bid price is 5.5, recorded successfully in the system. Similarly I will go to this is a bidder 2, I will go to the bidder 1. Bidder 1 will give the same item, bid item 1. So he will go, earlier the bidder 2 has added 5.5 as the bidding price. I'll just add him 5.2. So yes, the base price was 5, he has recorded 5.2. So I will go to the bidder 3. Now same item, item number 1, he want to bid for 6. So there are 5.5, 5.2, 5.6. Bidder 1 is 5.2, bidder 2 is 5.5, and bidder 3 is 6. So as per the algorithm, we want to associate to the least or closest to the base price item, which in our case is bidder 2 with value 5.2. So what auctioneer will do? Auctioneer will go and award items to the closest. So what he has to do? He will go and say item 1 he want to award. So once he clicks this, it will take that algorithm and it says yes, as per the algorithm, bidder 2 has got this item for price 5.2. If the auctioneer again wants to run the same thing, he will get an alert saying no, this item is already sold or awarded, he cannot go and run one more time. So what if you want to see what are all the items it's already awarded to the bidders? So there is one more API called get awarded items list. He'll go there, he just go and click this. So here you can see as of now there is only one item that got awarded, and that item code is 1, and that is a book, and it has been assigned to the bidder 1. Thank you.